Hi, I am in my new room, I suppose. I don't like it at all. Um, Ready to start the system update. The update will not take long. Update now. Okay, I will do it later. Because I don't wanna like delay the video. So we will try this game today. I really wanted something else because I can't concentrate. Like I cry. I guess doubt lingers sometimes. You know, like you know, my father is my father. He doesn't speak like Zeus, so yeah, that's a tricky one. You never know exactly what he means and what he says, but so this game is mostly oriented like a story, like a movie, pretty much. It has very nice music. Um, it's the game that I had for Banner. My father says you've been long time in my channel, so the banner that I had a while ago, Chloe and Max, before the storm and during the hurricane, is from this game. The choices you make matter. You can be a playable character at times, but mostly you interact with the dialogue and you choose what outcome you want to have in the game. You can kill characters as well if you have this option. Um, you can like um, how's that thing like um, 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 I'm missing my words. Like you can befriend, you can actually make affair with the character if you want to, like a bisexual or anything. So, so episodes, I suppose. No settings. Saved games, probably. Okay, I'm so polarized. So the first one is 425. Um, okay, so I will delete the third. Yep, and we will start the third. Okay, okay, so we can start. We have selected the third file. So now we will see a story. It's like a full story, like a movie, but we participate in the game. Um, and um, like um, like you can actually, I'm trying to gather my thought, like you can actually play the game. It's like a movie. You hear the dialogue, so you have to pay attention, and you participate by choosing the dialogue that you prefer as a playable character, and in the end of the um, okay, so I encountered a problem with my camera. I thought that it was not recording. It had frozen, so I stopped the camera. That's why I was really like delaying myself. So yeah, we are the playable character can interact with the surroundings you know, um, like a normal person, pretty much. You can interact with items, you can interact with people, even people that are not like main people in the storyline in that sense. I don't know if that explains what I'm trying to say, but when you play the game, you can actually choose how you want the game to end, how you want the story to unfold, so you have to pay attention and the choices matter. So I won't play along today. We will just familiarize ourselves with how the game is, and from tomorrow we can continue it. I really wanted the first start. Obviously, I'm not like finishing with Luigi or with Pac-Man, but I just really need something fresh for now, something that will distract me. So let's start. So yeah. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. So, of course, I could comment. I will comment, but yeah. So that's the story time.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
So we are in a storm, obviously, and we are now. I will just explain a little bit. So you have to learn the in-game controllers, pretty much. So we are now in a storm, and we have to learn how we will play with the character when we have the playable mode. If that makes sense. So yeah, let's continue. So. My yeah, and that's a note that my father said that um, like um, what character that person will be. Will it be playing like you or playing like me? So I choose to play like um, hmm, I will choose to play like me, so you can see my actions. What say you, father? Do you think I should play um, do you think I should play as Max should be me or Z? What say you? Let's wait and see what he says. Um, so um, don't know. Okay, I think he says. I'm just waiting. He says to play like you and astonish you with my actions that they are like you. So, okay. So, what are the characters then? I am Rachel. Okay, my father is Chloe. You are Max. You are the protagonist. I am Rachel. You will see who Rachel is. Um, Mark Jefferson is the reader. My father says. Interesting. Um, he says um, Nathan is Fitzgerald and the Islam teacher. Okay, I will try to remember that. Let's follow now. Okay, with the ZR we can go faster. Okay, we move the camera as well.
Holy shit.
So we were in the storm and now we go to the next chapter. I'm trying to not intervene a little bit too much with the story. So now it will be the first moment that we will play actually, but it's still like we our actions will not interfere with the game. I know that because I have played it like 4 times, 5 times.
Whoa,
These are like
that
format
was so surreal.
Famously
story.
called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm
These
in
pieces of
class.
time can frame us
Everything's
in our
cool.
world.
I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro.
Hold on. That's too bright. Very bright. Maybe here? Yep.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black
didn't
and white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
So
There
that's
you
the
go,
reader.
Victoria. Why Arbus?
My father says, can you recognize the reader? Okay.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
My father says the girl speaking is the girl that you remember, Savannah? That's the one.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era. But a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you... Shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Fuck my life. You're asking me? I don't know. Okay, so how would you respond to the reader? As far as I know you, or as far, Father, you want me to guess, or you want me to speak for on your behalf? Okay, Daddy says I should play where I think you would respond like that from my experience with you, and some bits he will direct what it has to be done. So here he says I have to respond how I feel you would respond to the reader. So you're asking me, I think you would say I didn't know, I don't know, I did know. She says I didn't know. You're asking me, I didn't know. I think you would go for I didn't know.
I did know, but I kind of
I
forgot.
think you would say this, yes.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, so we're still playing like you. That's intriguing. So,
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
okay, so you would definitely save that. Would you speak to the girl that is bullied? My father asks if I believe you would care about her because she's bullied. You saw that they throw her paper. No, you wouldn't. I don't think you would give. I don't think you would give a shit, honestly.
By putting yourself out
Um,
there in the world,
you would look.
wins.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
It says if you can't see, dear kid, we love your PORN video. Ho ho, Blackwell Academy. So we know why you can read that on screen. We know why
This is just a
Kate
bone in your road.
is bullied. This girl. Would you ask her? Would you help her? No, I don't think so. So I'm not gonna help her. I always help her when I play this game, but I don't think you would. So yeah.
I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Okay, so you would look, you would gossip, you do that.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Yeah, you would definitely do that. So you will look at them.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah, that's definitely usual. Speak.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I didn't have any time. Okay. I think you would say you don't have any time just because you wanna avoid it. So I didn't have any
I
time.
didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Yeah,
Max,
definitely
you're a
you.
better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay. So you look again, Victoria,
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
and then you would leave like that. I'm sure about that. Yeah, you leave.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying
You always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture in sharing
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is.
She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Yeah, that's definitely usual. I don't think you would care about
She's so fucking
anybody. So you would just go straight ahead. Usually I just speak here with the people in this room, but I don't think you will give a shit about that. So, yep. Okay, so we can speak with everybody. No, we won't. We just go to the bathroom.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girl,
I'm trying to see if we have the poster of Rachel.
Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Okay, you will go to your locker, obviously.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Obviously, you would kiss us with somebody that is famous.
To all of you,
You would speak about your family and your girlfriend is nowhere to be found. Okay, you look the poster of the missing person. This is Rachel.
Looks like she's been gone for months.
American girls like Dolly,
So this is me, Rachel Lambo.
shiny smiles and
Don't know if you have any other picture of her.
I wish I had an American girlfriend.
No. Okay, we have here one.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Yeah, you would definitely be like, missing person, who cares? Helga, you should that, yes. I told you, I like the guy that my father says you are. So it's crazy that you think that I have something with him
Cry sometimes,
when he's the one who says good stuff about you.
on my own place,
To me.
wondering why
Okay.
she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere
Another missing
around
poster.
the mountain.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Try her
Yeah, you would be annoyed, like, who cares if it's a
till
missing
she
person?
got tired to come.
I wonder what actually happened to her.
Yeah, maybe in the midway you would wonder what the fuck happened to Rachel. If you would look at the cleaner, you would say that they are petty.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kind of like that about him.
Yeah, definitely use, definitely do. So, have another poster? Poster? No. Another poster. Let's see what type of poster this is.
There's the lighthouse again.
Yep, the lighthouse. Okay. Okay, we look at the poster.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. So sad.
Okay, so I will look that again.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. So sad.
Oh, I didn't quite get that. So I'm trying to get the perfect frame.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty.
Okay.
I hate these posters. So sad.
So you would definitely say that I am pretty. I am Rachel.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Yeah, you would praise the scholar in midways, definitely.
American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you, driving a car by the seaside.
Empty. Good.
Watch
Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Okay, so we are in the bathroom and we use. Okay. So there is somebody's name written on the wall. Would you give a shit? No, you wouldn't.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Okay.
Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Okay, so so we look at the mirror. I wanted to look at the mirror. So use.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today.
Yeah,
It all started with
yeah.
that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
You are crazy already. Okay, so
Now, who bother to write that crap?
It writes, Rachel Amber is a bitch. Yeah, they curse me and you say that.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Yeah, you would do that. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't do anything if they cursed me. You would believe them if you had the chance. I am Victoria Chase. Okay, butterfly photograph.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Okay, so this is
So what do you want?
my father.
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh,
Fitzgerald
boo-hoo,
and
poor
my
little
father.
rich kid. I
So this is Fitzgerald and my father. Chloe is my father.
know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
So this is the power that Max has. He can rewind time.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
And you don't give a
And
shit.
if Victoria's phone rings, this is real. Oh,
Now,
shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured
My father says that you are wondering because you just realized that things are not ontological.
the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller.
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why
So,
Arbus?
Ctrl ZL to
Because of her
rewind. Okay, let's go faster.
I did it. I actually did it.
Of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured
human
the human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white. Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because
Keep
of
it
her
together,
images of
Max.
hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was
can
not
go
the
back
first
in
to use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography
I
for
need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I feel sick. I have to use the bathroom. Okay, what would they say? I have to use the bathroom. I feel sick. I have to use the
I'm
bathroom.
sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need time to save that girl.
A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean
and give him
process
the right
brought
answer?
out
Okay, let's rewind. Rewind. Faster. Okay.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Of course, he cheated.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Oh my god. You have to
Max,
talk to
you
him.
are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Do we ask Kate if she's okay? No.
Still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class
You would
is
take a
gonna get
photograph,
photo.
however, because you are doing
I know, Mr.
photography
Jefferson.
as a hobby.
I just worked so hard in the shop.
Rachel
I'm
Lambert
sure you know
forever,
what it's
yeah,
like to be
definitely.
consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural
You would be
event.
nosy
I
about
want
some
to represent
people's.
my
Yeah, you will use a tablet that doesn't
I should
belong
have
to you.
known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Yep. You shouldn't even look at that, but you would because you are putting your nose in other people's stuff.
That girl needs your help now.
Yeah. Do we tell Kate? Kate? You look at Kate?
Kate probably wouldn't laugh at me, but how can I ask her about what's going on?
Of course not. We don't ask her. We are Zay. We don't give a shit.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, not sure if I have one. You lie. You are not avoiding. You do, but you lie.
I'm not avoiding, just
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Okay,
Go
now.
on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay, so you speak with. Yeah, you will go previously to talk with the reader because he's an academic and you have to show him that you are actually very clever. So yeah, you kiss us here. You will kiss us.
Victoria hasn't moved from that spot.
Okay.
I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about what's going on, but I can't.
Yeah, let's kiss
Excuse
us.
me,
Kiss us, Zay.
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Okay. So I'm not avoiding, not sure if I have one. So you will say about John Lennon.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
So yeah, you definitely say you heard something from other people. Oops. Ah, I didn't wanna do that. Okay, sorry about that. I have to repeat myself. Okay,
Excuse
okay.
Photography's future stars avoid
We did that.
handing in her picture.
I'm just for
I'm on top.
yeah. I'm
Max,
going further. Yeah, I didn't wanna press rewind, so I just returned it to where it should be. So let's bail.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
I'm actually.
I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
You are crazy, but I wonder why your character would even want to go and save a person. You wouldn't do that.
Daniel, you remember that it's payday? Yeah, payday. I know
If I
you
don't
didn't.
hurry to that bathroom, another girl will be in trouble. trouble.
Of course, you would look at the poster of Rachel Amber and you would think like, oh, she's pretty. I like her. Helga's
If
pretty.
I don't hurry to that bathroom, another girl will be in trouble.
Ze and bathroom. Two words that go together
Okay,
like
Max,
David and
retrace every
Bathsheba.
step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the
You are not
butterfly.
affected by the rewind. You retain facts and inventory
And I took a
objects.
photo.
Okay. So she retraces stuff.
Leave them out of this, bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you
Okay.
get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's
Sick.
I need a hammer to break it open.
You are going to get in hella.
Let's rewind.
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Okay,
I'm
move.
so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Take it.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh,
Sick of people trying to control me. No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Max is very slow.
Another shitty day.
Okay.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
Obviously.
I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do
Yeah.
not freak out.
This is so ontological. In what sense this is ontological?
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
Let's
I
kiss
had
some
to
ass
use
now.
the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The
I know.
alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Okay. So that's the principal. My father says this is the chancellor. So, would you say anything to the chancellor slash principal? No, you would kiss his ass. Definitely, you would kiss his dick if you had the chance. Okay.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking.
Yeah.
A little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
Yeah.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You could always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
You report Nathan that he tried to kill a girl, or you hide the truth. Okay, what would Zed do? My father says, what do you think he would do? Hide. Yeah.
I
Kiss
just got
us.
sick in class.
Kiss us.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie.
Zombie.
Do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I
Agamben.
felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
Yeah, definitely not what I would have
No,
done.
he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Would you rewind if you knew this is the no. You hide the truth. You are afraid. You're afraid. You are afraid. Okay. So I will end the game here. I know this is interesting, but I really started recording very lately. I wanted to go and relax outside for a little bit. I will return to upload this video, and I will try to make a bigger one tomorrow, because honestly I don't feel very much at home in this room anyway, so distracting my head seriously feels better than nothing. So yeah. I will try to wait until it saves. It actually saves the game, and tomorrow we will continue this. Okay, so we can actually leave now. So love you, Ze. Hope you didn't feel like very much roasted, but yeah, that was the intention anyways. We put that as like a level. Ze is being roasted, or let's roast Ze endlessly and mercilessly, something like that. So yeah, that will be the video for today. Anyways, love you, and I will see you tomorrow, and hope you text me one day, okay? To live with you finally. Bye.